Cardigan queen. I love something that I can just kind of throw over my shoulders, kind of the way I have my jacket, or just throw on when I have that little bit of a chill. And this is a beautiful open front long sleeve cardigan with an Intarsia detail. Intarsia, excuse me. And believe it or not, Gary, I had never heard that word before today. I've definitely.
Oh, really?
I had never heard that word. True story. And I love fashion, but I actually did not know. I had to look it up that it actually is a technique where different colors and patterns are used for creating one piece of work. And I thought, wow, what a fancy word. But also a really fancy work of art right here on this cardigan. Now, this is your sunny lime and then your peach sorbet. These are both stunning. Think about that beach vacation that you have. Maybe you have a place down by the shore, or maybe you just love a nautical element, you know, to wear in the summertime. Gorgeous piece for $36.99. You're saving 40% today. $12.33 gets it home on Easy Pay. We had two other options. They already sold out and they're not coming back. So this is retiring. So if you fall in love with either of these, I would suggest getting it in this show so you don't miss out. A 641-215, extra, extra small to 5X, 27.5 to 33.5 inches in length. All right, so let's dive into some detail here.
Well, this is a gorgeous, like, summer cardigan.
Yeah.
And, you know, summer sweaters are a thing, right? Because it could be 100 degrees outside and inside's freezing because that air conditioner is turned up big time. Or maybe you're at the beach or the pool and it's evening and the sun has set and you've had just way too much fun outdoors and you just want to be cozy and comfortable, and you put on a little cardigan over your t-shirt and shorts or whatever it may be. This is gorgeous. And the fact that it has that Intarsia pattern on the back, you know, just elevates it, right, Melissa? I mean, it just takes it up a notch because this is a fully fashioned sweater. It's done on a knitting machine.
Yeah.
Now see, Melissa's killing me here. She put on that with the jeans and that looks perfect. And she's got a little seashell on the back. I mean, just gorgeous. And you know what's interesting is these Intarsia patterns, they feel a little raised a little bit. You know, if it's a jacquard, the jacquard pattern is knitted into the material and it's flatter. This has a little bit of a raised element to it. It's just gorgeous. And honestly, again, ladies, look at this value for this sweater. I'm telling you, it's like it's good. It's good.
It is. And I'm going to second that because I could say I've been all over the world, Gary. I've traveled to so many places where, you know, they have those little boutique stores. I remember I went to Fiji on one of the stops on my honeymoon, and I will never forget there was this boutique. And I went inside and I was all bright-eyed until I looked at the prices. And then I was like, oh, they're like, you need help? And I'm like, no, I'm just looking. And then I was like, oh, I gotta go. My husband's calling me because it was just like, you know, I fell in love with everything in the window, and then I just snuck a peek, and I was like, oh, $200 for a sweater. Okay, I can't. We got to go. Just paid for a wedding. So for me, when I see a piece like this, I always think of those little like seaside boutiques where they the prices are like crazy, and the material is just thin. It's lightweight. It's flimsy. I mean, you're getting substantial fabric here. I mean, this is really a substantial sweater. This is going to keep you nice and warm when you need it. It's a little crisp, but you're not going to be overheated, and that's the big deal here. And look at, I just love too how the hemline, that little bit of white, matches back to that pattern. So again, like those little details kind of tie everything together. So yeah, $36.99, kind of a no-brainer where you're like, all right, you get more than one. They're both really beautiful. Whether you choose your sunny lime or your peach sorbet, they're both going to be the ones that you keep by the door, Gary, for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe it's a sweater you throw in a tote bag and you take with you. And listen, I understand if it's 100 degrees outside, you may not wear this sweater outdoors, but inside is a whole different story. It really is. And I'm, you know, it's like I'm the one. Melissa said earlier, I think something about cold and hot. I forgot exactly what you said, but I will say, you know, to me, I love the hot weather, but you know, you only can take it so much, right? Then you got to go inside. And then all of a sudden, for some reason, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so cold in here. Like the QVC studios, they're so cold. I wear a sweater into the QVC studios.
Yeah.
Because it's just the way it is. And so you need pieces like this in your collection. And why not have one that's kind of charming and fun? You know?
Yeah, and it is very charming. And by the way, no zippers or buttons to fuss with. You throw it on, it's instant fashion. This is gonna be that peach sorbet with the shell in the back. And then your sunny lime, $36.99 is that price. This is retiring. So if you wanna save $26 on this and get it before it's gone, call us now, 800-500-7590.